Hey, folks, welcome to our December online hangout. Merry Christmas, everyone. And oh my gosh, I've got me going, I've got echo. I can hear myself twice. Hang on a second. Let me fix that. It is the Reformation Gun Club online hangout for December 2021. It is our final hangout of 2021. And joining us at long last, our good friend, your good friend and mine, Sergeant Bill Sylvia is with us. Merry Christmas, Bill.
Hello.
How are
I
you,
have.
sir?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. My audio's terrible. I can barely hear anything.
You're lagging just a bit, so we're having to wait for your responses. But so it might be,
Uh,
although it does create some kind of funny faces.
this is true. We can make it like an
Uh,
anime.
that's right. That's right. So, folks, what we're doing here, for those of you who are watching for the first time, basically what we are doing is hanging out with the cast and members of the Reformation Gun Club. If you watch the show, you know that uh, Armed Lutheran Radio is listener funded, and it's funded by the fine folks who are members of the Reformation Gun Club. And we get together with our members every month, or at least we try to do it every month. I can't promise that I'm perfect. Only one perfect person. So we've actually done two hangouts this month because we missed the hangout at the end of November. So what we're doing here today is just getting together with the cast, talking, wrapping up 2021, really, talking about the year that was 2021, looking forward to 2022, and later in the show we'll be giving away some gifties. Um, I have a whole raft of cool stuff to give away. We did this in July, and uh, we've got a whole mess of things. And when we did this in July, I had a lot fewer entries. I have a whole mess of entries now. And the way we'll do it, my elfin assistant will come in. I have a whole bunch of clean brass in here that is numbered, and we'll draw out numbers and give away some prizes. So we're waiting to hopefully hear from Mia. I think is in Denver today, and she's hoping that she has better internet and can join us. And Pastor Bennett, I know, is busy, but he is hoping to pop in for a few minutes and say hello. So hopefully they can join us as well. Bill, what final thoughts on 2021? Uh, Looking back on this year, we thought 2020 was bad. 2020 was mildly better, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, not a whole lot. I mean, things have seemed to kind of get back to normal a little bit, but it's still kind of, excuse me, kind of weird, I guess. It's been strange times in the world.
What's
Best way
what's
to put it.
yeah. Well, what was 2021 like for you in terms of competitive shooting this year? I know 2020 was pretty much everything shut down. How was 2021? I obviously didn't get a chance to get out and shoot any, and of course, with ammo prices being what they are, that's kind of derailed my season. But what was the shooting season like this for you this year?
It was pretty slim. I mean, I shot only a handful of matches, and like you said, I was in the same boat. I reload my own ammo, and I don't really like buying ammo because when you reload, you usually tend to make it for a lot cheaper. And even as low as it's gotten as of the last couple weeks, $20 or so, $25 for 50 rounds is still 2 to 3 times more than I was making it. So
Yeah,
I'm not out of ammo to practice or shoot with, but it's been really sparse. I haven't been to the range much. Haven't shot many matches, and even just local matches. And because of that, I haven't really been dry and firing as much as I used to. even though every now and then when I do it, every maybe once a week or once every couple weeks, I haven't lost a whole lot, but which is nice, but it's and I've gone to the range a few times, but like you said, because the lack of primers, the lack of ammo and stuff, haven't been shooting a whole lot of matches. So when I do show up at a local match, everybody's like, "Hey, long time no see. Where you been?"
Yeah.
So yeah, I miss it. I miss it, but you know, it is what it is for right now. So
It is what
hopefully,
it is.
I know we said this last year, but hopefully, maybe stuff will keep coming back like it has, and maybe next year it'll be a bit better, or possibly the year after that. So.
Have you seen any indications yet whether 2022 in terms of ammo availability and price availability really has gotten better, but prices are just suck. What have you seen any
Yeah,
indication that it's going to improve?
I get emails from several different online sources that they're always selling ammo and guns and stuff. And 6 months to a year ago, if you were looking for a Glock or a 1911 or something like that, if you didn't get it within 5-10 minutes of getting that email, they were gone.
Yeah.
They're starting to build up stock ammo. Like, I mean, most of the stuff I buy is either 45 or 9mm, and which I haven't bought any in over a year, probably a year and a half. But I still keep track of it. I still get the emails from the companies and stuff. The prices, like I said, are coming down. I mean, a year ago now, we're talking a 50-round box of 9mm practice ammo was $50, $60 for 50 rounds, and I've seen them as low as $19.99 in the last week. So it's getting better, slowly but surely. I know, don't call me Shirley.
Absolutely not. Let's see. We got a few folks who have popped their heads in. Let's see what kind of comments we've got. We have, hey, William Swenson is here with us. Merry Christmas, William. Glad to have you here with us. And he also posted, this is William from Scotland from a previous. It has been a while. We were trying to figure out where you were, and so glad you had a chance to join us and celebrate with us today. Dan is with us. Dan, Merry Christmas, and I'm going to be sending out a link here and get some of these folks if they would like to join in live. I'll send that out here in just a few minutes. Ed, our good friend Ed Fuhrman, is with us as well. Thank you for joining us. Merry Christmas, Ed. And let's see here. Let me go ahead and send out the link and see who shows up to hang out with us. So, the biggest thing for me, I suppose I could have gotten to the range more this year, but the lack of, I didn't have a whole lot of ammo. I've still got those rounds that you made for me 2 years ago. I've like held on to it religiously. I've got a bunch of crap factory
Nice.
ammo piled in a box, just all mixed together. But the more I think about going out and shooting it, the more it worries me that I won't be able to actually shoot effectively for thinking about how much money I'm sending downrange.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the same boat. I mean, I used to have a ton of ammo and a ton of primers and powder. I still got a bunch of powder just sitting, and I do the same thing when I go to the range. It used to be real easy to bring a 30 cal ammo can with like 1,000 rounds of 9mm and just empty half of that can in like an hour, 2 hour session.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh my gosh.
I'll load up like 10 magazines and I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. That's 170, 200 rounds maybe. I'm good. It's plenty. More than enough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you start to be a little bit smarter with the drills that you run, and you're not just shooting just to shoot. I know for me, I haven't really been shooting a lot of competition guns lately. I've just been shooting either my carry guns or work stuff, because to me that's more important right now. And if I could shoot a Glock 19 well, I could shoot anything.
Yeah. And I need to
So
do that.
that's,
I need to.
you know,
That's
like a stock Glock 19 where the trigger's just,
yeah. I've
yeah.
got to get out and practice with my
And it's
carry
hard because you
gear.
want to practice, you want to keep up your skills just for your own protection. But it's like you said, you start going, oh, that was $5 downrange. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, there's another $5.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah.
So, what can kind of
I mean,
end of the
I got a
year?
range membership that costs several $100 a year, and I don't even use it right now.
Yeah, I canceled
Mhm.
mine. I was like, okay, $700 a year for my range membership, and I go to the range maybe twice. I just can't see doing it until
Yeah.
I can feel comfortable spending the money, the ammo money. It just doesn't make any sense for me right now. Hopefully 2022 gets better. Uh, what can shooters do during this time when they've got low ammo up and they are just hoarding it and don't want to go blow it down range? What can they do to hone their skills and not blow through tons of ammo?
Well, it depends on what you're doing it for. If you're doing it for competing skills, a couple round drills you can do. If you just want self-defense type skills, you can draw and shoot. You can draw and shoot one target, move a couple steps, and shoot another target. You're talking 1-2 rounds each target. You do that 10 times, you got 20 rounds. You shoot a box of 50, costs you, 20, $30. That's not too bad. I mean, if
No.
you drag that out, you can make that last for a nice hour range session. You could do like one of my favorite drills when I don't really want to shoot a bunch is you take one magazine empty, you take one magazine full, you load one round, switch to the empty magazine in the gun, and you shoot one, reload, shoot one, set it back up,
Right.
and you get a lot of reps at shooting, reloading, and shooting again, and you're not spending a whole bunch of ammo. So
Yep.
yeah, I
What
mean, you
about
just got to be a
what
little bit more economical. You could do all the drills that you'd find anywhere else. You just got to kind of take ammo.
what about for competition? What do you recommend there?
Lots of dry fire. If you're a competition shooter, you need to go to the range every now and then just so you can really work on recoil management. And your recoil management, I mean, let's be honest, doesn't matter if you're shooting IDPA or USPSA or whatever, you're shooting usually 2 rounds at a time on a target. So you need to do like a pairs or doubles drill. And you could 50 rounds on a doubles drill, that's 25 reps. So basically doubles drill is you start with the gun out and you shoot 1-2 on the target, pause, and then do the same thing. And you're working on keeping your groups, your 2-shot group together as tight as you can. And if you're IDPA, you're trying to get in the down zero. Of USPSA, you're trying to get alphas. And you don't have to shoot a ton of rounds and do a ton of reps to see what you're doing. You just need to be able to do it a few times, stop, look at your target, and really think about what you need to do to make it better. Am I gripping too hard? Am I gripping too soft? Am I, yanking the trigger one way or the other? You can look at where your shots are on the target and kind of self-analyze what you're doing and just use less rounds. Do 25 reps of it, 50 rounds, and I mean, that's tons of work. And you've got everything you need. You could do all the other stuff, your draws, your reloads, all your other stuff in dry fire. Excuse me. And you can go to the range and spend 50 rounds, 100 rounds doing drills, and you get all the recoil management stuff that you really need for shooting a match. And a lot of the matches are tailoring them for less ammo too, so that's a good thing as well.
I was wondering if you had seen that where match directors are sort of limiting round counts to try to make it more economical for shooters to attend. What did you see this year?
Yeah, not only are match directors doing it, but even instructors are doing it. I haven't been to any classes, but I've talked to some of the guys that have been to classes, whether it's Steger's class or just anybody really, and they're all tailoring it so instead of shooting 1,500 rounds in a 2-day class, maybe you're shooting 500 or less. And they're working a lot more on dry fire on the range. I know guys they're like dry fire on the range a couple of years ago, and now you go out to the range and you see them, and they shoot a drill, and then they unload their gun, they look at their target, and they come back and they dry fire the drill 5 or 10 times, and then they'll run the drill live fire, and then unload and assess their target again, and practice it, dry again, because you can really fine tune what you're doing in dry fire, where you're not worried about recoil and gun kicking and stuff like that. So I've seen it everywhere. I've seen it from competitors to officers to classes, and even matches, even like sanctioned matches in both IDPA and USPSA. The round counts have gone down because they know if they want people to come out and shoot, they can't go, oh, this is a 300 round match, because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, 300 round match. You want me to pay $100 for the match, and then you want me to spend $200-300 in ammo,
Yeah.
And
With
the matches can
prices
still be fun without having a high round count.
Yeah, the prices of everything are going up now. With the price of gas, you gotta pay to get to the match. You gotta pay for the match fee. You gotta pay for your hotel, and now you're probably spending, depending on the match, you may end up spending more in ammo than you pay in your hotel and travel expenses. So it's good to hear that matches are being cognizant of that kind of thing. How is it affecting the DPD as far as training?
It doesn't really affect the police department that much, because most of the major manufacturers, and that's where we're all Hornady, all our duty and practice ammo is all Hornady, and because we have contracts with them, the big police departments and the big contracts they get the ammo first. So when everybody else is going to the store and can't find ammo, everybody else has got them. The bigger police departments, I don't know the exact numbers, but DPD doesn't buy ammo by like the hundreds or the cases. They buy them in pallets. They come in like 18-wheelers, and they have multiple Connexes full of ammo. So, and it's funny too, because even when we do training with the police department, they're now fire having the 20. Oh my, we ain't got one for this. They're trying to serve too.
So what kind of Christmas plans have you what's happening at the Silva compound this year?
Kind of same as usual. Wife and I will be working on Christmas Eve and Christmas morning with the kiddos, and then we go visit my parents and her parents and have dinner, stuff like that, and just family-oriented stuff. Nothing extravagant or anything, just making a mess with the kiddos in the morning and cleaning up and going to visit family.
And the Sylvia clan is all here in Texas, so it makes it easier, right?
Yeah. Yep, my parents are here. My brother and his family's here. My sister and her family are just up the road. So, even cousins, like my brother and sister's kids, all live within the Metroplex near us. So it's nice. We can all get together. My wife's family lives not too far away. So her brothers both live. One of her brothers actually moved in a block away from us now and live in the neighborhood. So we see them all the time. Her other brother lives just a few, cities over. So we get to see everybody. So it's nice.
And if Christmas parties are at the Sylvias or anything like 4th of July, I'm sure it's a blast.
Well, we don't usually have the Christmas parties here. We've had a few in the past 10 years or so, and they get a little out of hand. So we tend to have the New Year's parties here and 4th of July, and we keep Christmas more family oriented and just keep it on the little quieter, a little nicer.
Yep. Very cool. Best fireworks show I've ever seen, by the way. And it was just sitting in your yard.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was glad to have you. We had a ball. We always have a ball on 4th of July. That's the point.
It was great. It was great. My daughter loved it, and getting to see the horses, and then to sit back and watch that monumental fireworks show in your driveway was, and all of your neighbors, your whole neighborhood is doing it. It's like you're sitting in the middle of a fireworks show. It's fantastic. I'll have to share that video at some point. It's mind blowing.
It's fun.
What gun related gifts are under the tree this year? Presumably the rest of the Sylvia clan is not watching and don't know what Santa's bringing. What might be under there that's yeah firearms related?
I know Santa's bringing me a couple little doohickeys, like a new magazine release for a carry gun, a Glock 48 that I got last year for Christmas. Awesome gift. Thank you, Mrs. Arquette. My wife has been doing a lot of parades and trail rides and stuff with the horses lately, and she wanted some sort of like holster. I gotta say this quietly, she's in the room. Some sort of like holster thigh rig deal where it's kind of concealed, but it looks like something a horse rider might carry. So I got her something she found. It looks like a thigh rig, drop leg rig, but like pouches for like carrying gear. But one of the big pouches actually has a holster in it. So it's
Nice.
a lot more concealable and accessible. Not a whole lot, really, gun related, just because A, there's not a whole lot of stuff out there that we're, dying to get our hands on, and B, it's to find some of the stuff that you might be looking for. So
And who knows when you'll
we've
get a
had
chance
a lot of years of good
use it.
shopping and good Christmas. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I can go to the range anytime I want. It's just, like you said, man, I go to the range, I'm going to, I've got X number of rounds, and I'm going to have minus whatever I shoot.
Yep.
It's, I used to have 4, 5, 6 big old 50 cal cans full of 9mm ammo, just practice ammo, ready to go all the time, right?
Mhm.
I haven't cranked out any 9mm ammo on my Dillon 650 or even 45 in almost a year and a half now. It's been a
Good
while.
heavens. Yeah.
Yeah, it's at least over a year for sure. So, I mean, I still process some brass and do some stuff here and there every now and then, but yeah, it's been a while. I probably should go out there and clean that dang press. It's probably dusty.
The 4 boxes that you made for me 2 years ago is still sitting downstairs. I have not even opened the boxes. Like, no, I'm not. I'm saving those for a special occasion.
Yeah, use them. Go out and practice.
I need
You'd be
to.
surprised.
I need
You're
to.
like I said, you're starting to see ammo. Start able to buy. You're starting to be able to see them online and buy. And it's time to get out and start shooting again.
As we kind of wrap up the first half hour here, we're getting ready to. At the bottom of the hour, I'm going to start with the giveaways. But one last thing I wanted to run by you here. It's hard to believe that we're getting ready to start our 7th year of Armed Lutheran Radio. Thinking back on 7 years of the Ballistic Minute, what are your thoughts, and what are you looking forward to next year? And I'll get the Padre in here in just a moment.
Every time I go to record a new Ballistic Minute, I go back through all my old notebooks and I'm like, all right, am I saying something again that I've already said before or said multiple times? Like, I'm trying not to repeat myself. Sometimes there's some stuff we need to repeat because, I mean,
it's been it's hard to believe it's been 5 or 6 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look who is with us.
Wow.
It is the
Howdy,
pistol
howdy.
packing Padre himself. Merry
Hey!
Christmas. Get that banner out of your face.
Merry Christmas.
There we go. So, how are you, sir?
Busy.
You mean you're working more than one day this week?
I'd like to find the guy that told me I'd only have to work one day a week and kick him right in the nuts. So, no, things are good. I'm going to lose my mind with basketball, but that's all right.
I started to say, between Advent and your regular services, and now this week, you've got Advent, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Sunday, and basketball tournament. And kids playing in two different places.
Oh, Tuesday's great because as of right now, unless something changes, all three kids are playing a game on Tuesday evening at a different location. Yes.
Awesome. So you're going to find out if you can be at in three places at once.
Yeah, not going to happen. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be Benjamin that gets the short end of the stick.
Oh,
So, yeah.
He's a tough kid. He can handle it.
So right now, Mary Alice, she's on the C team and there's a B team game on Tuesday, but she's been playing with the B team also. So we'll see what happens.
Darn you for being so good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it helps that she's like 5'10", which is pretty dang tall for a woman, let alone one in the 9th grade. So,
yeah. I've got that same issue. My daughter is I think she's almost 5'7" now. She keeps talking about how she's about to catch me. And she's 11. So yeah. So what you need to do is teach them all the wrong basketball skills, right? So that they don't make the varsity squad, and it gets easier.
It's too late because I coached both my girls when they were younger. So
yeah. Remember all that stuff I taught you about how to shoot? Just forget all that.
Yeah.
Just try it this way with your other hand. So what's happening besides you being out of your mind? What is the Bennett family Christmas like there in snowy Minnesota?
Well, right now we don't have a whole lot of snow. It all melted.
Oh, that's true.
We had like almost a foot a week ago Friday, and then this last week on Wednesday it was 60 degrees. So yeah. With high winds, and there was tornadoes about 100 miles from here. So yeah.
Ooh.
But usually we have my in-laws. They live about 30 miles from us, and they'll come over to see the kids on Christmas Eve. Sometimes they'll stay the night over, and this year, because it looks like the weather's going to be pretty good, they're going to go home because I'm sure they want to sleep in their own beds. I would want to.
Yeah.
Then they're going to come up early in the morning, watch the kids open presents, church service. Our Christmas Day, our tradition's been, instead of having this big meal, we just buy cold cuts and cheese and Hawaiian rolls and just
nice.
Have a smorgasbord of stuff, and then you just can graze all day if you want.
Very nice. Now, some people do the Christmas gift giving differently. Every family has their own tradition. What is it for you guys in the Sylvia home? What is it like in the Bennett household? Is it Christmas presents on Christmas Eve, on Christmas Day, or both? How do you or do you spread it out over the 12 days and torture your kids? Bill, I'll let you go first.
We let our kids do one gift on Christmas Eve and then force them to bed, and we do all the gifts in the morning, usually crack of dawn. So, and we make them wait while we have a cup of coffee first. So
darn tootin'.
We're terrible, I know. Yep.
John?
We the kids always get the same gift on Christmas Eve. They get new pajamas, and that's the one gift they get to open Christmas Eve.
Nice.
And then everything else is Christmas morning. We tell them usually it's like we're setting our alarms at 6:30, and that's being generous. So you're gonna have to wait till then.
Our family tradition growing up was always to open presents on Christmas Eve, but the adults would sit and we would do it after Christmas dinner at my uncle's house. And of course, all the adults would eat as slowly as possible, and then they would sit back and let their food digest and drink coffee and have a little dessert and torture the kids. And we just absolutely hated it. So now I do it to my kids. So
That's awesome.
although this year is going to be odd because my oldest is working now, and he's probably going to be working Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So I'm not sure how we're going to shoehorn all that in, and there won't be any torturing. It'll be open as quick as you can because Reagan's got to go to work.
Who's he working for? Ebenezer Scrooge?
No, he works for a retail chain here in Texas that does open 24/7.
So Ebenezer Scrooge.
Ebenezer
But with
Scrooge.
a Texas accent.
Yes. Yep. All right. Pastor, I'm going to ask you sort of the same question I threw, but it's hard to believe that we're wrapping up the 6th year of Armed Lutheran Radio now, getting ready to
6 years. Good gravy.
Yeah, it is amazing. Thoughts on what the last 6 years and what it's meant and what you're looking forward to in 2022?
For me, it's a nice outlet. With doing the podcast, I get to talk about stuff that I typically don't talk about with parishioners. You
guys don't talk about guns and self-defense?
Well, with certain ones I do. But we live in a very conservative area, rural area. The one person who I knew was a Democrat, she doesn't come anymore because I guess I'm not a Democrat. So. But you never know. There's still people that have this idea that only a police officer should carry firearms. So I'm kind of selective about who I tell that I have a carry permit and that kind of thing. And there's a few guys that talk to both our trustees that they're big Second Amendment advocates. So we could talk about that stuff all day long, but I don't know. There's not there's gun nuts, and then there's just
nuts.
Yeah. No, we gotta, the people that will have, maybe they have a shotgun that they might use to take, deer hunting or pheasant hunting or whatnot. But, if they saw what I had in my gun safe, they might think that they're paying me too much, which they're not.
So I asked Bill this earlier, so I'll run this by you. Thoughts on 2021 as we wrap it up, and I mean, we thought 2021 would be better than 2020, and then marginally, I guess it was. But now with things, with Omicron coming and everyone freaking out about that, what your thoughts on what 2021 was like, and what you're looking forward to in 2022?
I'd say it's been bittersweet that things have improved since the vaccine. That there's even our governor was an absolute jackass when it came to COVID.
Yeah.
It's he was probably up there with Gretchen Whitmer until he realized that, boy, this really isn't going in my favor. People are kind of pissed off about it. So I'm sure he would lock us back down like California is trying to do if he thought it would help him politically, but it won't.
Right.
So there's the nice thing is that because a lot of these liberals have been showing their true colors, they're losing favorability with the public. the biggest downside, I would say, besides the the Biden administration, um, is inflation. That's a killer right there. Our cost for just gas right now, it's gone up by about $4,000 or $5,000 for the year. So yeah, it's well, maybe not quite that much. We do a lot of driving between the two vehicles. We drive almost 50,000 miles a year. So,
Yeah.
but
I can't imagine what the kind of gas expense that Bill goes through between what he does for work and just getting to and from work. Both the Sylvias are commuting to and from Dallas as much as they do. I can't imagine what the increased cost of gas is doing to your family.
I have 72-mile round trip every day to work and back, and my
wow,
wife's just a couple miles shorter than that. So yeah, we spend some money on some gas, that's for sure. And we both have trucks. I got an 2020 Expedition, and she's got a 2018 F-150.
are you using the Get Upside app?
Lots of money in the gas tank. No, we usually go to. There's a couple gas stations here that are really good. We have Buc-ee's in not too far from where we live, so it has the best gas prices. So.
Well, both of you, I wanted to. I was hoping Mia would have a chance to get here, but I did want to tell you both how much I appreciate everything that you guys have done for the show over the last 6 years. I can't believe we made it this far. It certainly would not have gotten this far if it weren't for your efforts and the efforts of Mia and the support of all of our listeners and the Reformation Gun Club. I really do appreciate everything you guys do, and I hope you and your families have an awesome Christmas, and can't wait to see what we put together in 2022.
Thank you, Lloyd, and a blessed Christmas to you, to Bill, to me. She's not on right now, but hope she has a blessed Christmas too. Yeah, it's. I'm looking forward to the next year. We've made it longer than most Hollywood celebrity marriages. So,
Yep.
just think if those losers in Hollywood put this kind of effort into their marriages, they might last longer than 4 weeks. So,
This is true. And I was always told
That's
that if you
true.
make it past episode 7, you're in pretty good shape. And so, coming up on, I think when we finish, it'll be 294 when we do the Christmas shows later this week, or next week, I should say. So yeah, we'll be hitting 300 early next year. So that's something I'm really proud of, and I really do appreciate everything you guys have done to make it happen.
well, it's been a lot of fun for me. I could say that.
All right. Well, God bless you both.
It's
Have
been
a
fun
Merry
for me, and I'm
Christmas.
proud of you guys too.
Awesome. I'm going to turn it over. I have slide over here. I have an elven assistant here who's going to who is going to help me with. She is going to help me with give away some prizes.
Stop growing! You're getting tall.
She really is out of control. So I'm going to let you guys go and let you enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll give away some prizes. Hope you'll watch and cheer on and comment. But thank you both for taking the time to do this tonight. I really do appreciate it, and love you both, and I'll talk to you again soon.
Love you too, brother.
All right, so yes, he's the pistol packing Padre. That's right. I need to change my banner here. So it says the armed Lutheran and friend.
I'm not a friend.
And
I am Buddy the Elf.
assistant.
Buddy the Elf.
And Buddy the Elf. Okay, so we'll do Buddy the Elf.
Have you ever seen that movie?
No, and I don't want to.
You haven't?
No. Okay, so what are we doing here tonight before you hijack everything, please stop. Don't do that.
I'm the owner of the show.
I know.
Very nice decorations.
Okay, so what we did back in July, we gave away some gifts. We gave away some prizes. We're going to do the same thing here. And what we've done, here's how it's going to work. We had members of the Reformation Gun Club are going to be given entries based on their membership levels. For example, if you're a friend of the show, you get an entry. If you are a gospel gunslinger, you get 3. If you're a Reformation rifleman, you get 10, and so on. And if you have subscribed to the YouTube channel, then you get an extra entry as well. And all of those entries are in this here. Let me see if I can get this in the camera. Are in this here ammo box. There's no ammo in here, but there is. Microphone in the face. There are numbers inscribed on these. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Kind of, sort of. On these 22 TCM shells that are cases that I kept for some reason. I was never going to reload them, but I cleaned them up and I've numbered them. And they're microphone.
I forgot how loud this was.
Microphone. Yes, it's very loud. So what we're going to do. Hang on to that. So here's what we're giving away today. We're giving away a whole pile of stuff. So let's see. Where's my list? So we are going to give away books and other tchotchkes. Here we go. So we're going to be giving away a copy of Deadly Force by Massad Ayoob. We're going to be giving away the thriller Capital Treason, written by a Gun Club member and one of our contributors to, where is it? Let me find it on the camera. To Duty to Defend, Reverend Richard Boland, and hopefully he doesn't end up winning a copy of his own book. We'll be giving away Root of All Evil, which is one of the Pastor Stephen Grant novels, written by Ray Keating. The awesome book by Greg Hopkins, A Time to Kill, The Myth of Christian Pacifism. We'll be giving away some signed Armed Lutheran books, including a copy of Armed Lutheran Radio Year 4 and a couple of copies of Duty to Defend. I've got some awesome Armed Lutheran t-shirts, and I want to show you what those look like. Here's the new Armed Lutheran t-shirt that's available on the shop currently, and we'll be giving away some of these as well. And what else? And then, of course, and then we have, where is it? New 20-ounce tumbler, engraved with the Armed Lutheran logo. We'll be giving away some of those. We'll be giving away a Armed Lutheran coffee mug and a couple of items that you simply cannot get anywhere else. They are one-of-a-kind Armed Lutheran radio items that I have put aside for just such an occasion as this. Now, here's the way it's going to work. My awesome assistant, Buddy the Elf here, is going to shake up this box of shells. She's going to draw out a number. Those numbers correspond to entries on this sheets, and we'll be calling out the names of those of you who won. If I don't have your addresses, I will be contacting you by email to get that. If you win a T-shirt, I will be contacting you by email to get both your mailing address, your size, that sort of stuff. And every member of the top 3 tiers of the Gun Club, every member of the top 3 tiers are going to get a prize tonight. So here we go. Let's get started. What are we giving away first? Let me close a few of these browser windows. Yeah. All right. So we're going to start with Deadly Force, Understanding Your Right to Self-Defense by the amazing and awesome Massad Ayoob. All right. So, Buddy the Elf.
Okay, It's ridiculous.
Do your worst.
It just sounds so funny. Okay. How many do I pick out? One?
I'm gonna mute it.
How many do I pick out? One?
Just one.
Okay.
Yep. I muted that to save your ears, folks. Here we go. Don't look.
I'm not looking. You're the cheater here. Number 79.
79. It's not going to focus.
Be quiet.
That camera's
Give some
terrible.
hope.
Jim from Fort Wayne, Indiana is our winner. Jim, congratulations. You won a copy of Masad Ayub's book, Deadly Force. We'll be sending that to you in the mail. All right, next. And I love this book. I love this series of books. Ray Keating has created an amazing character in Pastor Stephen Grant. This is Root of All Evil. A U.S. senator is brutally murdered. Others face danger. Money and the church are in play. And the Pastor Stephen Grant, the main character of these books, is a former Navy SEAL, former CIA operative, who is now an LCMS Lutheran pastor. So these are really interesting books, and this is one of my favorites. So, Root of All Evil, Buddy the Elf, take it away. Thank you.
Just had to hurt your ears on the last one. Why did you make that face?
It's what I do.
What was this one? Number 123.
123.
That one's really good.
That is Edwin from Round Lake Beach, Illinois. Ed Furman. Congratulations. And I will be sending that book to you.
Well, I guess you should probably be laying out the ones we draw, so I won't read it out.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That's a bit too late.
Too late for that.
It's a bit
Well,
too
I guess
late.
the chances of you doing it, there's like 250 entries in there, so don't worry.
You never know.
There's 157 numbered cases in there. All right, next, we'll be giving away a signed copy of Armed Lutheran Radio Year 4. Let me mute this. Take it away, Buddy the Elf.
I did it right next to you.
Yes, I did notice that. I have amazing powers of perception.
Number 25.
25. David from Milford, Connecticut is our winner. Congratulations, David. You are the winner of a signed copy of Armed Lutheran Radio Year 4. Okay, we're going to give away two signed copies of Duty to Defend.
Huh? Sorry.
You've got a job to do. We're going to give away two copies of Duty to Defend, two signed copies of Duty to Defend. And Buddy the Elf, take it away. I'm deaf.
Good. That was my goal.
Get no respect.
Number 50.
50. Number 50 is Matthew from Nixa, Missouri. All right, Matthew.
It's blurry, but you can tell.
It's blurry, but that's okay.
You can
It's
still tell what it is.
It's a crap camera. I got to get a new one. Maybe Santa will leave one under the tree. Not likely. Okay, no. Now that we will draw for another copy of Duty to Defend. Go ahead. This is another signed copy of the book Duty to Defend. Mute. Unmute. Sorry.
Ah, almost fell. 117.
117.
That was not a good noise.
Richard from Wichita, Kansas.
hard to tell.
Congratulations, Richard. Don't touch the camera. It will fall off of there if you do that.
I am not touching the camera.
Okay, so they can kind of see 117. Sort of. Yeah. Back up. That's good. It sort of looks like 117,
Wait, so are you Santa?
I suppose. Armed Santa Lutheran claws.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so next, and we've given away both of these. So now we are going to give away a t-shirt, and let me remind you what that looks like. We are giving away the Let's Go Brandon, as Luther might have said it. This is the new t-shirt that is on the Armed Lutheran shop. We'll be giving that away next. Go ahead and
Number 39.
39 is Ron from Lexington Park, Maryland.
Your hat.
Congratulations, Ron.
I can't tell if you can see that.
It's okay. I am a trusted member of the media. It's okay. All right, congratulations, everyone. All right, one more thing for. All right, so next, this is the last existing remaining. I gotta.
Oh my goodness. Good job. Do you help?
No. This is the last, still in the box, the last Armed Lutheran Radio coffee mug. These were the original coffee mugs that we made many moons ago. And this is the last one in existence. Well, I mean, there are others. I have several myself. I know members of the cast have several. But this is the last one in pristine condition. And someone is going to get that. Let me put this back in this very difficult to open box. It's well packed, I will admit. Let me put this over here. Okay, do your worst, Buddy the Elf. I need to figure out what the keyboard shortcut is for that. Okay.
You can just leave your mouse on it so that you just click the mouse.
I'm old. I can't think of those things.
I'll move it, Dad. Okay, 124.
1, 2, 4.
Good job.
Okay, pick another one. Pick another one. He has already won. So pick another one.
Number 70. Did we already get
70.
Or 70 something?
We did 70 something. This is Melvin from Holt, Missouri. Congratulations, Melvin. Awesome. Yeah, sort of.
Cover your face.
Pretty much, kind of. Okay.
Your face.
Last for this first group is we're going to give away a 20-ounce tumbler. Okay. This is a 20-ounce Arctic tumbler. It is in navy blue. It has been engraved with our logo by the fine folks at Salina Gun Shop here in Salina, Texas. So, all right, hang on. That's fine. Just put them back because we're going to need them again anyway. So,
I already told you I didn't pick them out.
okay.
Number 38.
38 is Mitch from Stockbridge, Michigan. Congratulations, Mitch. We will be sending you this brand new, not this specifically one, but one of the new ones.
I like the design.
Thank you. I'm glad you do. All right, folks, that's not the end of it. There is more. Now, for the top three tiers of the Reformation Gun Club, the top three, I said those members will all be getting a prize. So it's just a matter of which one you get. So first on the docket is this awesome book by Reformation Gun Club member and a contributor to Duty to Defend, Reverend Richard Boland. His book, Capital Treason, which is an excellent political thriller, ripped from today's headlines, basically. Excellent book. Let's draw for that. Unmute. There we go.
Keep your mask on, man. Number 51.
51. That would be Paul from McKinney, Texas.
Oh, wow.
Right down the street from me. In fact, I can probably deliver that in person. Paul, congratulations. You get a copy of Capital Treason by Reverend Richard Boland. Next, I love this book. This was one of the first books that when I first started blogging about the Christian view of gun rights, this book, A Time to Kill by Greg Hopkins, was the go-to. This answered so many questions. This was sort of an inspiration for everything that we've done over the years here at Armed Lutheran Radio, and I highly recommend it for any Christian who is thinking about owning a gun, who owns a gun and is curious about the biblical support for gun rights. This is a terrific book, and we're going to give away a brand new copy here in just a second. Next time, give it kind of the... Okay. Well done.
You're welcome. Number 154.
154. Okay. I don't have 154 entries for the try again. Anything above 114, buddy.
Wow. Don't make that face. Sassy. Number, is that a 2? 29.
29. That is Dan, our good friend Dan Velt from Enumclaw, Washington, whom you have, if you've watched previous live shows, you have seen. Dan, congratulations. You will be getting a copy of A Time to Kill by Greg Hopkins. Congratulations and Merry Christmas to you, sir. All right, next. No, I was going to give away it. There was something else I was going to give away before I gave those away. Hang on. Where's my list? I am, okay, so 2 t-shirts. 2 t-shirts. Let's see if I can show it on the screen. Find the one that actually shows it. There. 2 of our awesome Let's Go Brandon t-shirts. Yeah, let's do that so you can see us and the shirt. All right, so we'll be giving away 2 of these next. Go ahead. Okay.
Okay. You like that noise?
That's awesome.
Number 19.
19.
I know for sure we haven't gotten that one.
That is Derek from Huntsville, Alabama. Congratulations, Derek, and Merry Christmas. We'll be sending you one of these. I'll be contacting you to get your size for the new t-shirt. All right, another t-shirt. Go ahead, buddy.
You need to get more into frame so you can see me much better. You can't be left out.
It's all about you.
Yes. 82.
82. 82. is our good friend Anthony from Cottonwood Heights, Utah. Congratulations, Anthony. Anthony, I think, won something at the July Hangout.
I recognize his name. So
Yep. Congratulations, Anthony. Merry Christmas. We'll be sending you one of these cool new Let's Go Brandon t-shirts. All right. So we've given away all the t-shirts. Time to give away some more tumblers. Got 3 to give away. 3 of these tumblers.
Can I shake? You move that cup.
And the winner is
46.
46. Okay, draw again. He already won. Oh. Gadzooks.
What?
Go ahead. Draw,
What
please.
did you say?
It's an old-timey word. Old people say it.
Yeah, and you're old. 136?
Nope. We only go up to 114 with these folks.
24?
24. Nope. He already won 2. Don't close the box until I say we got a winner. Just keep
34?
34. That sounds like a possibility. Yes, Kevin from Fairfax, Missouri is our winner. Congratulations. Kevin is getting one of our awesome 20-ounce tumblers.
Again?
Yes, another. Another tumbler coming up.
Limits. Out of the limit. Out of the limit.
I know, I've got like
51.
51.
That
51.
one was like a 7.
You drew that exact number previously.
Why?
How's it? Throw that one aside, I guess.
113.
113. Okay, that I know is somebody new because there's only 114, and it's Anita from Old Fort, Tennessee. Anita, congratulations. You have won a tumbler, one of our 20-ounce engraved tumblers. Congratulations. One more tumbler to give away, and then the don't get ahead of the host, okay? And then we've got 2 more special prizes to finish it out. So go for it, butt of the out.
You're lucky you're wearing headphones.
It makes it worse. It's not lucky.
56.
Hang on. That's awfully close to somebody who already won because this guy had like 20 some odd entries. Yep. Anything? Go ahead and draw again. 6. I know that's going to be a winner. That is Michael from Janesville, Minnesota. Michael, congratulations. You have won a tumbler, one of our 20-ounce engraved tumblers. Congratulations. Okay, 2 more prizes to give away, and we'll wrap this thing up. The first, now these are one-of-a-kind items that there simply are no more. There will not be anymore. I was contacted several years ago by Katie Mills Foss from Peace Lutheran Church in Chicago, asking if she could use our logo for a fundraiser. And I agreed that I would love to help. So I licensed the logo to her for this purpose. And she and the ladies at Peace Lutheran Church created some drinkware with the logo, a limited quantity to raise money for the church. I contributed to this effort and bought several, and I bought a couple of extras just in case, and I didn't know what I was going to do with them. Now I do. And the first is this awesome coffee mug.
It's a bit taller, so that you can
It's
see more.
much bigger. Now, one word of warning about both of these items. It says on the bottom, because the original print on the bottom says this is microwave and dishwasher safe. but this is hand applied. This logo has been hand applied onto the cup. I would not recommend you microwave this. I would not recommend that you wash this in the dishwasher. This should be hand wash only. But these are the last two in existence that have never been used. Were purchased. Really, wasn't sure what I was going to use them for. Now I know. So you are going to get one of these one of a kind items, and the next one is really even better. It's my favorite as well. So let's draw, buddy, for this awesome one of a kind coffee mug. Nobody cares. I get no respect. Now the what was it? 92. Okay, now just so you understand the reason she keeps putting these back, I numbered enough to cover the first group, the first 157 entries. I didn't have 270 some odd pieces of brass to do this. And so I separated out the top tier entries from the lower tier entries. So we're reusing the numbers. So 92, is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it is Jerry and Billy from Deer Lodge, Montana. Congratulations. You have won this one of a kind, last one in existence coffee mug made by the ladies at Peace Lutheran Church in Chehalis, Washington. And our buddy is going to be the hand model for the last one.
Why didn't you?
Well, so that you don't drop it because it weighs 15 pounds.
Not that heavy.
All right, so we need to put something behind. Oh, there you go. Let's put something behind it so you can actually see. This is, I'm not sure whether this is glass or whether this is crystal. This is a monster of a beer stein.
I don't drink beer, but I'll take it.
So, again, a one of a kind item, the last one in existence. As you can see, it still has the little thing in the bottom. Handmade with care, hand wash only, not dishwasher safe. Do not microwave. This is from the ladies at again. This was created as part of a fundraiser several years ago, in conjunction with the ladies at Peace Lutheran Church in Chehalis, Washington, and Katie Mills Foss and the ladies did these and sold them to raise money for the church. And I was happy to be a part of that fundraiser. And you now have a chance to win this one of a kind item. We're going to draw for that now. This is the last drawing of the night. I'm going to let you hear a little more shaky. Okay. Okay.
That's your fault.
Okay. Okay. Ham it up.
Cough. Stop being rude. 73.
73 is the. Oh no, it's not. He already won something. Try.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Try it again.
91.
Nope. Try again. She already won.
67.
67. I feel good about this. No, I don't.
18. I know we would do 18. We have 19, but not 18.
He's the same number group where the suspense is building.
70. You already did 70. I remember.
Mm-hmm. No, but it's still same guy. He's already won.
23.
23. No, he's already won.
82.
At this point, it needs to be upward of 90 for somebody to win, because everyone below 90.
5.
Huh?
55.
No, like I was saying when you weren't listening.
I heard you.
Here.
Above 90 or in the 90s.
Yeah, something in the 90s, anywhere from, you know what?
112.
You know what? It doesn't matter. we don't need to draw because he is the last entrant. As I said, if I had been listening to myself, every member of the top 3 tiers was going to get a prize. And the only person we haven't drawn their name, even though we sat there and tried desperately when we didn't need to, was Dallas from Severance, Colorado. Dallas, thank you so much for your support. We'll be sending this to you in the mail. Merry Christmas. Congratulations to all of our winners, to all the members of the Reformation Gun Club. Thank you so much for your support over the past several years. It really does mean a lot to us that you care enough about what we do, that you put your money behind that, that you care enough to put your money where your mouth is and support us and help us do things like this. And I really do appreciate it. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate all the members of the cast who have helped make this all of this possible for the last 6 years, going all the way back. Aaron Israel, Sergeant Bill, Mia Anstein, who unfortunately couldn't be with us tonight, Pastor John Bennett. I love all of you, and I really do appreciate your hard work over the years. And there'd be no point in doing it if it wasn't for you, the listener, and especially for those of you who support the show through your financial contributions, the members of the Reformation Gun Club. Folks, thank you so much for another wonderful year. It's hard to believe that it's been 6 years. We get started with our 7th season in just a few weeks. We're going to have coming up next week, coming up tomorrow is going to be episode 293, 292. It's a lot. It's 292, I believe.
Hey, also, where's my thank you for being
Well,
here?
thank you, Buddy the Elf, for your amazing shaky. I really do appreciate it.
I don't get paid enough to be here.
I know.
Not even getting paid in general.
All right. Well, didn't have to be any presents under the tree. Folks, episode 292 is going to be on Sunday. And that's going to be the last Clinging to God and Guns episode of the year. Those of you who are members of the Reformation Gun Club, you will have already had an opportunity to listen to it. It was released early, as we always do, for members of the Gun Club. And there's an extended version that's going to be coming in probably 2 or 3 days, probably Monday or Tuesday. I'll have that ready and released for members of the Gun Club. Folks, if you would like to become a member of the Reformation Gun Club, if you would like to, oh, hey, you know what I didn't do? I didn't check in on our visitors, our guests. So Ed, who was one of our winners, you are most welcome. Merry Christmas to you, sir. Mitch, I love the avatar. Congratulations to you, Mitch. Thank you so much for your support. Dan, thank you so much for your support. All of the members of the Reformation Gun Club, I can't say enough about, enough thank yous for what you do to make all this possible. Folks, if you would like to join the Reformation Gun Club, if you would like to be a part of these live shows once a month next year, if you would like to have a chance to be a part of these drawings, which we're going to do in July and December next year as well, visit armedlutheran.us/gun club. Check out all the membership levels, all the benefits, and consider becoming a part of the club for 2022. That's it for us for this year. Here is the schedule going forward. Episode 292 is tomorrow. That is the last new episode for 2022. We'll have a replay of our Christmas Eve and Christmas Day specials coming on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, naturally. And then we'll be taking a couple of weeks off and regrouping and planning for awesome new things coming your way in 2022. For all of you who visited, all of you who have watched tonight, thank you for joining us. God bless you all, and we will see you again in 2022.